Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Daniloveely. Y'all, we are in the first week of October. So I mean, have any of y'all already started watching y'all scary movies yet? Or are some of y'all like me and been watching scary movies all year? Like it's Halloween all the time. Like y'all been watching scary movies all year. Y'all know what's crazy though? Halloween is my husband's favorite holiday. Like October, this is his favorite month. And although I'm the one who loves watching scary movies, like, and just scary things in general, or being scared, Christmas is actually my favorite holiday. Like, I love Christmas because it's like family oriented. It's really, really family oriented. I don't know, it's just the feels of Christmas. Like, I love it, like the joy of putting up the Christmas tree. Like, especially if you have kids too, like that just makes it even better, you know. I like Halloween too. Halloween it would come second on my favorite holiday. But yeah, that's what's crazy. My husband is like, actually, we've been watching our scary movies and stuff, but he's like, look, you can get like one. He been putting me on the limit, y'all. Give me one scary movie to watch a night, because he's like, Cedric is so over watching scary movies, because he's like, Danielle, this is the only genre that you want to watch when it comes to movies. He's like, there's other genres out there, Danielle. Like, so he's like, he loves Halloween. This is his favorite month. October is his favorite month. But he actually does not care to participate in watching scary movies, because he's like, girl, you watching scary movies like all year round. Like, come on. Like, really? By the time October comes here, it's like, it's nothing new for me. Like, but let's go ahead and hop into this video, y'all. We're going to be watching 35 like creepy videos. So let's go ahead and watch it.
Scary stuff is what you want. And these creepy videos have some of the scariest things ever caught on camera. You're on the weird side of YouTube, a place for all things strange, spooky, and sometimes even unexplained. Let's see if you can handle watching all 35 scary videos that you've never seen before.
Ooh.
35. This very creepy video of a haunted doll found while investigating an abandoned house moves me to new levels of horror. As the possessed item sits untouched in the corner of an abandoned house, the doll's eyes move on their own. The shadow of a ghost hunter passes over the doll, and the possessed toy is caught on tape following the paranormal investigator movement with both eyes. Comparing these still images shows the toy figure is looking to the left and then to the right a few scary moments later. That's some scary stuff they've caught on camera. And I hope these scary moments aren't real. But is this a real doll with a curse they found in an abandoned house? Just looking at it creeps me out.
Can't they wire a doll to like do that? Wire, how whatever you call it. Like, can't they manufacture, create, whatever? Can't they make a doll, like create a doll to do that, move their eyes back and forth? There's some toys out there, I can't remember the exact names, but I'm pretty sure they can like make a doll to where it's able to do that, because they've made dolls where they like close their eyes and stuff and like open them and stuff. So I don't know, that one, it could be one of those situations with this.
34. If you're afraid of scary clowns, you're going to find this creepy sighting in California to be one of the scariest things ever caught on camera. Standing alongside a rural stretch of road is this bizarre figure, freaking out everyone they encounter.
Yes. Dude, it's crazy as good.
This driver pulls over and tries to make sense out of this strange scene. They see a mysterious clown encounter with someone in a button-up red and black tunic with frilly sleeves. Under layers of unfriendly circus makeup is a scary glare in reaction to their camera. One of the scariest things about this video is when a few moments later before driving off, the scary clown weirdly waves at them, and this is after standing motionless for a long time. This eerie individual would be some super scary stuff to randomly videotape. It's hard to tell if this is someone who simply likes to creep people out for fun, or if this is the start of a real-life horror movie. I wouldn't want any more creepy clown sightings like this one, so if I were this person, I think I would have to take the long way home next time, after having such a creepy encounter. 33.
Y'all, that is nothing but a grown person sitting up there trying to freak people out when obviously nothing else better to do with their time. Like, don't you have somewhere to be? Do you have a job? What are you doing? You have that much time on your hands to stand there that long trying to creep people out. Y'all, there's nothing but somebody grown with nothing else better to do with their time, okay? And let me tell you, I remember, y'all might remember this too. I think it was like, this was a couple years back because this was before I had CG3. So this was like 2016. This was like right around when I first got married. But do y'all remember when people was like dressing up in those like clown costumes and was scaring people and like chasing them? And I know some of y'all remember when that was happening like a couple years back. And then I remember around like Halloween time, this was when we still lived in California. And we were like in 29 Palms at the time, which is like nothing, just, oh my God, like just desert everywhere. But anyways, I remember around this time, like, you know, that's when you was hearing about that stuff happening. And y'all, my butt, I used to be driving around, you know, my little Mustang, and like say if I went to the grocery store at night or for whatever reason, you know, I'm coming through the gate or whatever, you know, driving back home or whatever at night. And this was right around that time. And then especially when it got close around Halloween time, when they was talking about these people that were doing that in these Halloween costumes. Yo girl was dang near running stop signs. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know how people don't really be stopping at the stop signs. Like they just kind of slow down a little bit. They just keep going. Y'all, when this stuff, right around that time when they was talking about this happening with those clowns and like scared people, I was scared. Like I was out at night like, please don't let no clowns run up to my car because I'm gonna have a case because I'm gonna be running people down. Like I'm sorry, I have to get home. I'm scared. Like no. So I'm not gonna lie, y'all. When it would be dark. And right around that time when that stuff was happening, your girl was dang near running stop signs and almost some lights too. Like I need to go in the house and stay in the house. I need to just come out during the day because I'm out here low key scared to catch some clowns. Because you hear about it happening, like, you know, around this stuff. But yeah, that's nothing but somebody grown, like I said, with nothing else better to do with their time. Like, are you freaking kidding me? This is one of the reasons why I say that I feel like adults never really grow up. Like we still have childlike and childish ways. Like for real, you will find yourself telling an adult not to do something or expecting them not to do certain things because they're an adult, but because you expect it from a kid. But a lot of times you will find adults doing like kid-like things, and it's not necessarily a bad thing because you want to keep like that kid, you know, that kid, like, I guess, like, mindset or whatever, like, to you, especially when you have other kids, you have to stoop down, like, to their level and, like, jump into their imagination and stuff. But, like, with some stuff, like, instance, like, really, you just standing there all day in a clown costume. How long was he standing there, like, trying to creep people out? Stuff like that's, like, really, okay, it's a limit. Like, come on, y'all.
3. This creepy home video has caught a strange and unexplained event on 2 security cameras.
This is what happened with the mailbox, and there's nobody around the mailbox. You can see in both of these cameras, it's opening by itself, slowly.
And it was totally closed.
Maybe it's loose. Oh, the ghost checking the mail, I guess. They got a ghost checking the mail.
How slow it's opening by itself.
It's falling down real slow though. Maybe it's loose.
There's nobody around it, see? Nobody.
The mailbox door opens all by itself in such a creepy way that makes them seriously worried that the property is haunted. I was thinking that maybe a piece of the mailbox was loose, but the dog often gets scared for no reason, specifically around this part of the yard. Is this freaky footage a real ghost caught on video? And if not, then what was the real cause? 32.
A ghost checking the mail? What?
I found these weird and
they better be happy that's all that's happening.
Showing the same unexplained incident that has the internet freaking out. In late June of 2022, this strange and mysterious event was spotted in the skies of Medellin, Colombia, and no one knows what it is.
It's just floating. It looked like...
I swear on God, like I have no experience with Photoshop or whatever.
What is that? What is that, y'all?
How much you ever want. Bro, what the is that? Like, look, there's a plane. There's a plane.
It's just sitting there.
To the left, to the right. To the right of it.
Look at the shape of it.
What is that?
Whatever this unusual object is, it appears much larger than a commercial airliner that flies past. which only adds more confusion to this creepy internet mystery. I did some research and found the same strange and mysterious object was also spotted by other witnesses, who uploaded more videos on the same day. All of these scary clips show a modern mystery that gives me chills. The large diamond-shaped structure does not resemble any known weather instrument ever seen before. There's no lights, condensation trails, or any other clues to indicate that this was a regular air.
They're watching us. Comment down in the comment section below. I want to know how many of y'all believe in aliens and how many of y'all are like, no, I don't believe in that. We the only ones in this whole galaxy. Like, how many of y'all believe in other dimensions, aliens, all the other stuff is possible? I want to know down in the comment section below. Because me, I'm sorry, it's just, I personally don't believe we the only ones out there. Like, it's a whole galaxy. We haven't even experienced, like, all of space. Isn't it, how, somebody let me know, is it like only 5% or something like that? The space, and ain't it like, we only use like 5% or something like that of our brain? And ain't it like only 5%? I'm sure it's not all 5%, but it's like a small percentage, like even with all these different things like that we've even, like including the ocean. We haven't even covered or discovered like even 50% of the ocean. It's only like a small percentage of that we know of. So y'all let me know, like I said, down in the comment section below. How many of y'all are believers and how many of y'all are like, no, that's just, it's a hoax.
Craft. Number 31. This scary video, caught on camera by a home security system in Singapore, claims to portray real ghost footage. A snooze gets supernatural when a woman's blanket begins moving across the bed on its own like the woman is touched by a ghost she later fears. Later, more creepy stuff is caught on camera when she's startled wide awake with a frightened expression. Did she sense the nearby presence of something sinister standing over her? The wide-awake woman is trying to analyze the strange situation when multiple objects are suddenly thrown off the dresser table. In what appears to be more poltergeist activity caught on tape, she stumbles out of bed, deeply alarmed, and only gets scared all over again when she reviews the footage. These are the scariest things she's ever caught on video in her supposedly haunted house.
Okay, now on one hand you can say, really? This is fake. Like, why would you think to just sit up there and record yourself? Somebody's gonna sit up on camera. But apparently that happens more often than not. Like, some people really just are curious about what happens or what it is that they do when they're sleeping at night. Me personally, I am kind of curious about that. Like, you know, like, let's record yourself sleeping at night, see if something happens. But I'm too scared to do that, because if I see something, I'm never gonna be the same. So I'm just gonna leave that where it's at. No, I'm not recording myself. I'm too scared. Find out some walking around that ain't supposed to be walking around, some stuff moving around that's not supposed to be moving around. I don't want to know. But you can also be like, I mean, maybe she has experienced stuff happening in her house or in that room, so she decides to set up a camera and then see if something really is going on while she sleeps. So it could be that too, you know. It's probably not fake. Maybe she's already experienced things and was like, let me set up a camera and see what's actually going on here. Because she is also older too. So I would think, like, more times than not, older people really don't have time to be sitting up there trying to create elaborate hoax and upload them on YouTube and create a whole story and things like that. So I think I would be leaning more towards she, you know, she may have had things going on in her home, so she's trying to see maybe if she has an intruder or what's really going on. So that's why she set the camera up.
But instead of a ghost pulling things, it could be a person with a string off camera. If this paranormal video is fake. Number 30.
I'm on my way down the street to a local cemetery. I am doing a Ouija board session.
Oh no! I told y'all leave the Ouija board alone.
Ghost hunter Wilfred of Paranormal
in the cemetery
goes exploring the cemetery to, in his words,
but I don't know. I'm gonna open the Ouija board portal to any entities or spirits.
He tells the spirit world to come forward, and then he takes a long, spooky walk.
Any spirits that want to
Then he by
communicate, the
himself.
portal's open. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna throw the Ouija board back in my backpack, grab the spirit box out, and I guess we'll just walk around and
These people are, I keep saying this, it's good for people who like exploring and doing crazy, scary things like this. For people like me who like watching this stuff, but these people are brave. Like, are you kidding me? He's in a cemetery at night by himself and playing with a Ouija board. He about to conjure up all type of ghosts, like, cause he's in a cemetery with the Ouija board. So he's just gonna have all the spirits coming forward, like, and then he's by himself, y'all. He's by himself. He's by himself. Like, how are you this break? Oh my gosh, like, yeah, I don't know. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the video.
It is so creepy here. If there's any spirits that want to communicate with me tonight, you can come on out and show yourself. God, I'm getting the chills.
Ooh.
The man knows a ghost is near, a ghost that could be touching him since he got chills. And so he points his ghost hunting equipment over to where he senses the apparition is standing.
You can manifest, and I'll pick you up on this device. If I don't get anything on the SLS, I'm gonna start a recording. I'm telling you to reveal yourself to me. Demanding that you give me a physical sign that you are present.
Oh, y'all look.
Hello.
2 cameras have caught what could be real footage of a ghost on video when he
That ghost
demands to see
jigging,
true
boy.
evidence
He
of the
dancing, the ghost be
paranormal.
dancing.
Some weird stuff comes rushing up to greet
Is that just how the
him.
system works? Like, it make it look like the ghost or whatever they picking up is dancing, because every time it look like it's dancing when these ghost hunters pull out that little device and they catch something.
Sufficiently creeped out and stops the paranormal investigation soon afterwards, but not without ending the Ouija board session beforehand.
Thank you very much, but I'm going to close this portal now and say goodbye.
Do y'all believe that the Ouija board is really conjuring up ghosts? Like, because what I want to know is, how is the Ouija board created? Are they making blood sacrifices to create these boards, each one of these boards or something? Because how do you create a board, like, that's able to connect to the spirit world? How does that work? Are they doing a little spell over each one of these boards when they create them and then box them up and send them out, ship them out to the stores? Like, I just want to know, okay? I might sound crazy, but, like, y'all let me know if y'all know. Like, how is this? Is the Ouija board real? Are they real? I want to find out. So, y'all let me know if y'all ever play with it or know somebody that played with the Ouija board. Actually, I think my mom and them played with it when they was younger and said that they actually, like, experienced some things, some curtains or something caught on fire. I don't know. I have to ask her about it again. I'm gonna ask my mom about it again. I'll come back and let y'all know too. Like, but if y'all have experienced, you know, playing with the Ouija board or somebody who's played with the Ouija board, y'all let me know. Is it real? Are people really conjuring up spirits? Like, how? And what I want to know behind that is, which I'm sure y'all probably don't know, but I have to look into this. How do you create a board to, like, conjure up some spirits? That's just crazy. It's a board. But yeah. Of course, y'all, he going another one. He going into the cemetery. He's trying to call on some spirits, and he getting freaked out, and he leaving. Before we even could see something pop off. So, okay.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna pack up.
Skeptics will doubt this paranormal investigation due to a glitch where the tracking software mistakes the headstones for a human figure. But it's definitely weird and mysterious how the ghost appears moments after he says he has chills and feels watched. 29. This weird video has caught some creepy stuff on camera at a house that's really haunted if this ghost footage is real.
Or whatever, it should be because you swerved or you're driving too slow or too fast, you know.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Did that just snap right now?
That just happened to be recording that glass.
I heard that.
The dinner table.
I heard a...
Their inner conversation gets weird when they fear a ghost breaks the base of a glass that absolutely no one is touching at the time. You can see and hear the glass move by itself. While they suspect the house is haunted, I think the glass could have shattered if there was any microscopic breaks that widened with time. Having this happen one time isn't really enough paranormal evidence for me to decide, but if scary things are caught on camera at this house often, then this place is probably haunted. Number 28. This creepy video has a super scary backstory that needs explaining. Strange things are happening on camera during these weird moments in which small, inexplicable handprints supposedly prove this house is haunted by a little girl's ghost.
Whose little handprints? I don't know! Oh my god!
On the door. They're tiny!
We have a ghost!
He goes on to explain how this is a ghost because he heard 2 knocks on the door before seeing these tiny handprints appear as paranormal evidence, which sounds like one of the creepiest things to ever encounter as far as ghost stories are concerned.
We have a ghost.
But no, she went left, right.
No, it's a gecko with 4 arms.
No, it's a human gecko.
They
The
think
event
it's so
is
funny.
supremely scary stuff to think about. But instead of a house haunted by a ghost girl, could this be a possum? Here are a couple of pictures for comparison. They do say in the description that this is in a remote cabin in the woods, so a forest creature is likely possible. With that said, this scary clip still gives me chills. 27. This scary video of a ghost, if real, is one of the creepiest things ever caught on camera. But should this supposed sighting be considered legitimate paranormal evidence? The camera person was recording an otherwise normal video while apartment
When was
hunting.
this video uploaded? Did he say, or did I miss it? Like, what? The footage.
Suddenly they found themselves hunting possible ghosts instead. They're now horrified by the freaky footage and suspect the building is haunted after seeing
Nah,
a
she's
white
standing there like, yeah, go ahead and move in if you want to. Go ahead and move on up there. That ghost standing there like, yeah, go ahead and move on up in here if you want to. Come on.
Disappear.
got
This
herself another
creepy
victim.
still image, taken at 24 seconds in the scary clip, has caught on camera a possible ghost just a few mortifying moments before the specter dissipates into a weird white mist. Is this building haunted by the real ghost of a woman in a long dress with black hair over its face? Or is such a horror movie cliche an indication of faked paranormal activity caught on video?
Now, I know when I
26.
started going house hunting, then I know I'm just bringing me a camera. Just every time we, doing walkthroughs, and I'm just going to record. In case I miss something, I need to go back and look at the footage in case I miss something. I'm like, I love this house. Go back and tell the realtor, you know what? I was really feeling this house. But what's this right here on video? Because that wasn't there with us, when we were doing the walkthrough of the house. Who is this person? I don't remember that person either. The deal gonna have to fall through. I can't sign the papers. I'm sorry. I feel like it's haunted.
The Midwest Ghost Hunters Paranormal Investigation Team has caught some impossibly weird things on camera to prove that the spirit world really exists. It's late at night when this 24-hour paranormal investigation gets too creepy for most people to ever handle watching alone.
Another person recording himself sleep.
Is there anybody in here with me?
I always asking that. Y'all. They always trying to ask if somebody in here. Yes. Oh, yeah. Now that it showed somebody in here, she laying there. Is there anybody in here with me? As soon as some fall off the dresser, she running out. I mean, look. You just asked you just asked if somebody else was in there with you. Okay? They made you aware. Don't go running out now. You got homie in there with you. Why you running?
She's already looking over her shoulder, like she feels the presence of someone or something standing over her bed.
Somebody could have had a
this
string pulled off
household
the dresser,
item moves
but
by itself off her dresser and
it's
makes her
funny.
jump and run away. She asks the ghost to make its presence known before the object moves on its own, which really creeps me out. But is this unexplained event a strange coincidence caught on camera? The item is already slanted at a 45-degree angle and could have fallen over on its own if given enough time. There could also be a string to fake this weird video, but the way she gets startled seems genuinely scared in a way that's too real to be fake. Is this a real paranormal experience that's to be believed? 25. According to the creepy backstory of this scary video clip, these moments are when things get weird and scary during a possible ghost sighting caught on video. As he later explains, quote, "I was videotaping myself and caught on camera a pale face that appears at the very end of the unexplained video."
Man, all this videotaping stuff, they about to make me scared to walk around and ever record myself on camera again and look back at the footage and see something. Like, for real.
Was before my camera mysteriously shut off and I couldn't get it to work for 5 minutes. That's some pretty creepy stuff to consider. But I'm also not going to act like this couldn't be one of his friends wearing a freaky looking mask. This event could be real or fake, which somehow makes it scarier. With that said, if he's really telling the truth and was all alone in his house, then that place is haunted as can be. 24. In this creepy video, a woman uses a TikTok filter to detect some scary stuff in her own house. Towards the end of the clip, she believes there's a paranormal entity that appears in her hair, a spirit who she knows quite well. "My German Shepherd passed away last year." She writes of the white shape with pointed ears and paws hanging over the couch. By strange coincidence, it's laying down exactly like her old dog used to, and in the exact same favorite spot near the other dog. This alleged ghost sighting could also be the TikTok detecting the outline of the pillow, because the ghost and pillow are roughly around the same shape and size, but that's just my possible explanation. Was the ghost of her former dog still with her in the room? 23. This person has caught some creepy things on video while testing out new home security cameras. They see a momentary box of green and realize the shape of a person appears on the left wall. The possible ghost sighting can be seen better with the color saturation turned up, at which point the upper half of a shadow person appears more visible on camera. It's scary to think this strange shape was there watching the whole time. Only when the green motion detection box captured it did they think to take a closer look. Now they're worried their house is haunted, especially since this unknown light anomaly was caught twisting in front of another camera a few days prior. That same night, they began seeing shadows in the room, and their boyfriend got chills. All of this weird stuff started happening a week after doing a paranormal investigation with a spirit box. Could there be any correlation? 22. This weird video has caught strange things on camera at a workplace that could be haunted. Pretty strange stuff has been happening lately, but this was the weirdest. Read the YouTube description of this creepy CCTV footage in which a piece of rectangular glass randomly falls to the ground and shatters for no reason at all. This kind of weird stuff happens a lot. She thinks the building is haunted because she works at an animal hospital, a place where intense and emotional events can lead to the manifestation of unexplainable paranormal activity. Is that what's been caught on camera during these weird moments? Or is this simply a piece of furniture randomly breaking by itself? 21. In this weird video, a school building demonstrates its haunted reputation when some weirdly scary stuff is caught on tape moving by itself.
It's freaky.
Who is up there?
But my legs are what the f? Ain't nobody up there either.
Nobody's up there. It'd break if someone was up there.
Well, that's crazy. That's like...
Y'all, what is going on there? Like, what would we possibly doing? Can't nobody be up there like he said. They would just be falling through, wouldn't they? So how is that?
A ghost rumored to haunt this building is said to be lifting the ceiling panels in a way that the scared students underneath cannot explain.
Crazy, that's like some paranormal. Whoa. I was gonna mad at you, Dion.
What?
And when one of them jumps to touch a ghost, he's surprised when his hat almost gets knocked off. There's got to be an air current lifting up the ceiling panel, and not a ghost, right? Number 20. This next creepy paranormal investigation shows why the Stanley Hotel is considered to be one of the most haunted places in the world. This scary video clip has caught strange and scary things on camera when they turn on the sink and wait for a ghost named Paul to turn it off like the urban legends say.
Oh no.
Paul, I don't believe you. Turn it off.
Great, Paul. You're a good person.
I just saw...
Come on, Paul.
Come on, Paul, let's do it.
Come on, Paul. I think we should turn it down more.
What?
No, turn
That
the
was a
camera back
hanger.
to the sink. I want to see
did
Paul
anybody
turn that
touch
water
this?
off.
That could have been it.
No, that came from...
Yeah, I heard it right back here. Oh my God, there's a hanger.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, Paul, I kind of believe...
Shortly after seeing a weird and large floating orb dancing in front of the camera, they think a ghost drops the hanger behind them. Is this a real paranormal experience that's to be believed?
No, I didn't see Paul
Or
turn
did
the
one
water
of them
off. That's
throw
what I
this
want to
hanger
see.
in the air once it became apparent that Paul's ghost was not going to turn off the sink? Number 19. This creepy video claims to be real proof that the shed connected to this house is haunted. During these moments, scary things are caught on camera, frightening paranormal activity that makes him shiver in fear.
I've just started filming the door to the shed in the back. It is like knocks. Sometimes the door handle will like turn, and you can see it's happening right now. It freaks me out.
He goes on to explain that he thinks the dog sees a ghost here too, because his pet is always sitting at this door like someone is inside. And that's when more creepy stuff is caught on camera.
This ring light camera strong. Ring light strong, I mean. What is that? Maybe an animal?
There's literally nothing.
The shed is a very small space with little room for someone to remain hidden for long. This scary video does not appear to have been edited into short clips, just one long take. When it comes to determining if this ghost footage is real, your best guess is as good as mine. Creepy stuff indeed. Number 18.
We're at this huge cave today. Our friend's showing us around, and this is a cave we've always wanted to go to. It's like 6 miles or something.
You want to go in a cave?
So we're gonna go.
Honestly, you can't even judge, because there's a reason why you have certain sayings like curiosity killed the cat. They're not just making this stuff up, y'all. Like, as human beings, we cannot help but be curious and like want to find the answers to stuff. Like, this is why society has came as far as it has now with technology. We're curious, okay? Like, what? I guess somebody has to do it. Somebody has to be curious and bold enough to possibly risk their lives, or, you know, or whatever, see what's going on. I don't know. Somebody got to do it, I guess, right? Okay. Because, like, what? It's literally, it's a gate code. Like, it's a code right there to the door, ain't it? Like, where? This don't look like it's just no random cave, y'all. Like,
this creepy claustrophobic cave goes exploring the darkest depths for whatever secrets are hidden within its narrow tunnel walls. And it's one of the scariest things you've ever seen. Getting stuck in a cave would be one of my worst fears, but the crew soon discovers the absolute scariest place in the cave to wedge themselves into. A narrow tunnel entrance that few have ever had the courage to go exploring. They don't know it yet, but this cave exploration video has gone wrong already.
this right here is reminding me of that movie, As Above, So Below. If you haven't watched that movie, watch that movie. That's a good movie. But go, look. If you haven't watched it, watch it. If you have, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. If you watch it, come back and let me know. Y'all, it was a good movie, but that's what this is giving me right here. That movie is crazy. I'm doing too much. That's what happened when you a little too curious.
It's so tight.
See, I'm not that curious. I'm willing to risk my life. Like, I'm just not. There's a limit. There's a limit.
The cave floor is so muddy that it's hard to lift up their boots at all. But getting stuck in
so
such a tight space is too scary
like,
to think about, and so they push
so
on. Deeper
like,
into the cave they go, and they begin to find small, creepy creatures living underwater in the darkness. And if such things are living underwater, then that means even scarier things could be on land. Just when they're getting a little worried about being able to find their way out, they find a message saying that there's a narrow opening up ahead. But the message is from 1964, and the cave could be a much different place by now. They trust the previous explorer and wedge themselves into a small space as tight and dark as a casket. Everyone is able to get out until these scary moments when genuine fear begins to creep in.
Dude, I genuinely don't know about this.
No.
How you genuinely don't know about how are you scared at this point now? How no, I just be thinking they're supposed to tough it out the whole way through, because if you're willing to go into a place like this, I'm just thinking you're just not a person that's like scared at all. You just have no fear. Like, how do you not think some crazy going into a place like this? How do you not think the worst? Like, all these things that can happen. Like, I'm trying not to keep pausing it on y'all. Look, this stuff is crazy.
Hey man, I don't know about all that.
No.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little like sketched.
I got you.
At 17 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, the space he's trying to fit through is barely big enough to pass his helmet to them. He's pretty creeped out, but on the other hand, he's also braver than 99% of us for even stepping foot past the cave entrance. He has to meet them at a different location, and they eventually get out together. Number 17. What did I catch on video? Wants to know one person regarding this bizarre video footage of weird lights forming in the sky during broad daylight hours.
Nah.
Is that a drone?
That's drone, Chopper. That's a UFO. Chopper, you should see the...
She gets creeped out because she cannot explain how the freaky formation seems to be rotating through the sky, and they seem to be color-changing lights as well. It's one of the scariest things she's ever seen, and she fears it could be from space. Since she's asking what these strange things caught on camera could be, my explanation is balloons tied together. The weird rotating blue light, for example, could be the glare of a blue balloon reflecting off the sun. This real answer to this video may not be the scariest, but things are way different if I'm wrong. Number 16. Strange things are caught on camera in Mexico when this bizarre barracuda encounter gets super scary. The video shows the large barracuda seemingly swimming away, only to come charging straight at the human diver, who's caught in its path while holding the camera. Barracudas are aggressive and can charge at humans at over 25 miles per hour for an attack that's unbelievably strong. So with that weird fact in mind, it's probably best to have this underwater encounter at more of a distance next time, because otherwise things can get a little bit too scary. Number 15. This super creepy travel footage has possibly caught a real ghost on video.
What the? They on the train. Who walking next to a train? No, that's a ghost. That's a ghost or a good editing. And honestly, what they used to say, this footage look old because, you know, just looking at it. Look at it, but...
At a haunted railroad station in Japan, things get
scary. Yeah, they in Japan. I already told y'all about Japan. They got all the yokais out there. Like, it's just... the ghosts are deep, like, apparently. Like, I don't even know. Like, if you're from Japan, is there anywhere you can go in Japan where you're not going to encounter a ghost? Japan is on one of my places that I want to visit, but look. Y'all know I can't go nowhere long. This is that's definitely haunted. That train, wherever they on, it's definitely haunted because it looks like you literally can look through it first of all and see to the other side of the figure, and then two, it just walked across like that. Like, where is it standing? Get on the train. Where is it standing? Where is it?
When the camera person encounters an unexplained sighting of an unknown woman in the background. a strange figure with long hair who was standing way too close to the locomotive.
Right.
According to the creepy backstory surrounding this Japanese ghost video, this figure is a girl who is more than a little lost ever since wandering onto the tracks and into the afterlife. It's said that she will appear randomly to repeat her scary final moments to any horrified passengers who are looking out the window at the time. This ghost sighting is some creepy stuff to think about. Even though it could be edited, real or fake, these kinds of scary clips give me chills. Number 14. These frightening moments are when strange and scary things are caught on camera in the woods.
It's the woods.
I have no idea what it is.
Of course.
I swear. It's trying to find her.
That could be an animal. Oh wait, what is that behind the tree?
A man exploring his property after hearing weird animal noises in the dark finds this unexpected creature standing upright behind a tree. This video is most likely fake because when you look closely, the figure appears to be wearing blue shorts, which is not exactly something a wild forest creature would have on when they were spotted. With that said, the arm looks unnaturally long in this photo. It's hard to tell where the arm ends and the leg begins, but the hand might hang past the knees, which could be from someone hunched over or from an unusually tall figure. Number 13. This person has been hearing scary noises in their attic and thinks some weird stuff has to be going on up there. When they put a motion-activated camera up there, the evidence they found proves them right.
Troll? Goblin? I don't know, but...
That's another thing I don't care for to have in the house either, an attic. I'm slowly but surely not wanting the basement watching all this. But an attic, yeah, I don't really care for an attic. It's just too much that can, I mean, you can have possums, it's just too much that could just go on in the attics, I feel like. I don't know. A little opening for birds, little critters or something. Like, it may not even particularly be ghosts, but no.
I don't know what, somebody please tell me what this is, because it's kind of creeping me out.
This still image better illustrates what he claims was a goblin-like humanoid creature with a large nose standing upright on two legs. Instead of providing answers, this eerie evidence has only succeeded in making him more confused.
Finally got it just perfect, and this is what was standing in my attic about 2 feet from me.
I don't think it's the goblin. I don't know what that is, man. It's a toy or something he set up there.
Is this strange video real or fake? It might be a toy object or something similar because he never plays the full video, just this single frame. Number 12.
Act like he don't know.
2 scary video clips have caught a woman on street cam screaming and swinging her keys at a coyote before it attacks her dog. A truck pulls over in reaction to her loud screaming and springs into action. The man goes chasing after the coyote before it attacks the dog. They survive the wildlife encounter without a scratch, but gone are the days of feeling safe in our own neighborhood. One of the scariest things about this video is that the coyote...
She in California? Because them coyotes just be lurking around like no tomorrow. Like, it's just a thing to do. You gotta be careful out there.
Has been seen multiple times chasing after other people's pets ever since. Number 11. This scary short clip of a paranormal investigation has caught some scary stuff that cannot be easily explained. Their motion detector goes off during the same moments a floor-to-ceiling shadow passes over the couch and into one of the ghost hunters while they're sitting down. "We were in a haunted basement with no windows," explains the description of this weird YouTube video, meaning that no one could have been walking by outside. If all the ghost hunters were standing still, then this is an actual shadow person caught on tape. But is this paranormal evidence real? The Fort Piqua Hotel in Ohio is where this footage was taken. It's said to be haunted by the ghost of a handyman who fell into a vat of industrial cleaning acids during the 1900s. Is his disembodied shadow haunting the basement of this building? Number 10. Strange things are caught on camera, and no one can explain if the weird lights in this creepy security video are ghost orbs or dust. Particles of dust don't move like however these spooky orbs move, first
that?
dancing left to right across the camera,
That look
and
like
then
some anime stuff. It sure do like some little ghost particles or something, some little spirits or something jumping back into somebody. Is that
streaking
what?
by from top to bottom as one group. The owner fears the building
Maybe
is
it's
haunted
dusty in
because
there.
his security system says that someone was in the same room during these weird moments, even though the place was supposedly empty. Whether ghost orbs are real or not remains an ongoing debate in the paranormal world. But video evidence like this clip is
It's floating
exactly
around
what
like
makes
that.
people ask if this kind of creepy stuff is dust or actual ghost footage. Number 9. In this weird and creepy video, a worried group hurriedly works to dismantle a bathroom sink with a hammer, carefully inspecting inside with a flashlight after every piece is removed. Time and time again, they go exploring the inside, finding nothing but darkness. And just when it looks like there's no more sink left to bust open, they finally find a dark and scary secret waiting inside.
Yo, how does a snake get in there? Ooh.
At 2 minutes and 20
He's a
seconds,
dangerous
the
guy.
unmistakable giant hood of a poisonous
I
cobra
told y'all,
snake
yeah,
is
I knew it. I
visible.
knew it because the way the size was like, you know, kind of bumped out there a little bit on the side of his little head right there. I knew that was, I couldn't remember the exact name of it, but I just looking at it, I was like, yeah, he the dangerous kind.
Mistake removing this snake could have led to their last moments caught on
And y'all,
camera.
he kept bending down. He could have got big because he was looking in there just a little too close. Then he turned to put a piece down on the floor. Ooh, he lucky. Oh my gosh.
So many questions about this creepy video. Like, how does a snake that big get
Right,
trapped in
I
a
just
sink to
said
begin
that.
with?
What?
And what did they do with it afterwards? And how did they keep from screaming out of horror?
And then look what kind of
8.
snake it is.
This chilling clip is one of the weirder home security videos on YouTube. A man at the door suddenly ducks out of sight, and then things get strange. Moments later, he pops through the dog door and is free to roam around inside. This intruder is especially bold for daring to go inside of a house that has a dog door that large. He must have been scoping the place out
He
for a
must have
long
been
time.
desperate to get in there and steal some items. Like, first of all, a dog door that large, obviously they got a big dog. Second of all, these dog doors don't lock. I'm pretty sure they have, with burglaries and all these different stuff that be going on, I'm pretty sure they have dog doors that you can lock. Y'all, for real, y'all have to be safe out here. I don't care if you're in a good neighborhood, all of that. Even with me being in a nice neighborhood or whatever, I don't care. Like, even like if you living on a base, like that's gated in, a gated in community, y'all, lock your doors. Make sure everything is locked. I honestly think I have a little OCD because when it comes to like locking my doors, and something about locking my doors, making sure that all the eyes are turned off on the stove. When I tell you, I check it like, especially before bed, before we all go to bed at night. When I tell you I walk through here and I literally will check like 4 or 5 times, maybe more, like back and forth, to make sure all the eyes are off on the stove and the bottom and the top lock is locked on my door before I actually go lay my butt down and like have, you know, and be okay, like going to sleep. It's just it's too much that goes on out here in the world. Like, and that's not because like I've ever experienced living in a bad neighborhood where people getting robbed or something like that. Thankfully, you know, I haven't ever had to live in no neighborhood like that or experience those things, but take heed to what you see other people going through or stuff that's going on out here in the world, y'all, and just lock your doors. Make sure everything is locked. I don't care if you're in a nice neighborhood. I don't care where you're located. Sometimes people have false sense of security as well. Like, y'all, lock these doors, okay? And if you like me, just make sure that all your eyes is off too, because for some reason, sometimes when you're cooking, you can think you turn the eye off, and it can happen, and it's not turned all the way off or whatever. Just y'all, Cause look at him, big, squeezing through the dog door with his big grown self. I can't stand. I can't stand people
Time
just
to be sure that no one was home,
house.
as he quickly covers his face and then the home camera. Investigators have yet to find this suspect, who could be coming to a dog door near you. Number 7.
Then hold on, he walked right up. The camera must be like obviously right there, pointed at, like not hiding behind nothing where you can see. Cause he walked right up to it and covered it up. Get ready to do what he about to do. I'm thirsty. All this talking.
In this scary video, a group of ghost hunters led by paranormal investigators Jason and Julia are reviewing footage of an EVP session in the attic of a possibly haunted house. These frightening moments are when some creepy recordings are caught on tape.
Please come. Cat ball's going off again.
Oh, Jesus.
Question for you, Spirit. Would you like me to put one of these guys up in the attic, door shut, on their own, with the camera? And looks like it's saying yes.
But as soon as he asks the ghosts a question, their motion detection equipment lights up with what they think is paranormal activity. Which is some creepy stuff, because to them, it means something scary could have followed them from the attic. Number 6. I found 2 creepy photos taken during a paranormal investigation of a California hotel that's been haunted since the Great Gold Rush era. The first creepy photo, caught on infrared camera, shows an orb of unknown origins appearing directly in front of a ghost hunter while they concentrate on communicating with the spirit world. The second, much creepier photo was caught on camera moments after one of the ghost hunters gasped in a horrified reaction to a paranormal entity, quote, sitting on her back. A ghostly white mist seems to be settling all around her during these horribly unsettling moments.
Y'all ever heard of the witch riding your back when you sleep at night? Let me know if y'all heard of that one. I know a lot of y'all have heard of that. The witch riding your back.
According to the creepy backstory behind these weird photos, this haunted hotel room is where an 1800s man laid on the bed for a week while his family tried to raise enough money for a proper casket. Was this an actual sighting of his ghost touching the woman? I shudder at the thought, and so did she. Scary stuff if real. Number 5. This weird video of a paranormal investigation gets strange when the San Antonio ghost hunters detect a mysterious figure appearing on the wall of a haunted place. A possible ghost sighting they simply cannot explain. Somebody walks across the screen and the eerie outline disappears, but it's not for good. While the ghost hunters are investigating with a different camera, they catch a glimpse of strange things moving near the wall. Do you think this is a shadow person like they claim, or just their finger in the frame? Number 4. This weird video on YouTube begins with a person who is already feeling scared and haunted by a ghost. Some genuinely strange and creepy things are caught on camera in the corner to confirm her absolute worst fears. What she fears is an unexplained ghost orb floats across the camera, a strange streak of light that coincidentally dances over a creepy doll that could be haunted and possessed. Number 3. A man is freaked out because he actually fears his room is haunted by a real ghost. Keep watching this wall for some creepy things moving around in the background that he says are possibly paranormal.
Activity there.
Ain't no hello.
He later writes, I may have seen something moving in the background, a mist of a spirit trying to manifest itself. A white ghost mist appears to climb up the curtain during these moments, but this could also just be smoke. He isn't quite sure if his room is haunted until one night he confirms the poltergeist activity is real, with the eeriest paranormal evidence caught on camera yet.
Somebody could be just pulling those down with, I don't know. I need a little something more than that. I mean, not for me personally. If I was there experiencing it, I know nobody else was in there. I personally, you know, in that moment, I would need a little bit more than that. Y'all know me. I'd be out the door somewhere, but watching the video to be convinced, I need something a little bit more, you know, to convince me.
A box full of PlayStation items falls to the ground, which is already strange. And then things get stranger when a binder full of more weird stuff falls off a different shelf twice in a row. Unable to explain the daily paranormal phenomena, he keeps simply recording scary moments like this.
I've just been watching the door and it's been moving. Whoa.
Mm-mm.
Whoa.
Mm-mm. Why all the doors though in the cabinets?
This is not normal, man.
And you just gonna walk right up to it.
Whatever it is, you gotta because I don't like it. Could it down. You know, the door just keeps coming open like that. It would be loose or something, but it's not doing anything.
Then it's dark on the other side. I'm not messing with that at all.
And as he complains of how much living in a haunted place freaks him out,
cold. I'm getting stressed. This can't keep going on.
he hears one last knock coming from the other side of the door. Number 2. I found these 2 weird videos that are little-known internet mysteries in need of solving. In 2019, some very strange things were caught on camera in the sky over Des Moines. A giant, mysterious blue light that had thousands of residents freaking out. The weirdest thing about this unexplained video is how the lights stayed over the state's capital for more than a few hours and then disappeared. There were no special events and really no reason for a mysterious blue light to be in the sky. After much research, I found only one similarly strange and mysterious video of the weird blue lights, this time over Boston months earlier. It's the same size and same shade of blue as the sighting over Iowa.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, that don't even make no sense. It's literally, you can just see it standing out in the sky, like, just blue. Everything else is dark. Like, somebody doing some rituals somewhere.
It has no explanation. I was also able to find this creepy photograph of the mysterious blue light in the sky on Reddit. And beyond these 3 mentions, it seems like all traces of this event have been erased from the internet. It's certainly strange and mysterious how a sighting over 2 major cities has received such little coverage and still has no explanation. It's almost like this creepy photograph and 2 accompanying videos have caught scary things we were never meant to see. Number 1. Here's a super scary video that needs to be explained because people still aren't sure if it's real or fake. These scary moments in question were caught on a live stream event that needs answers. Her live stream followers can tell something isn't right by her strange behavior, and so they ask for a sign if she needs help.
Oh man.
Just to clarify, no more screen recording videos or just delete it all, it's all fine. Everything's okay. You said to go live, so I've gone live.
Watch this haunting clip again, and you'll see things get scary at 12 seconds when the live streamer closes her fingers around her thumb, which is an international distress signal for anyone in need of immediate help. She then
Oh,
possibly
is it?
points off camera, possibly towards someone holding her against her will. That is a horrifying situation to be in, and to this day, people are still asking if this live stream was real or fake. These scary clips have become an internet mystery ever since. Some people say that she got in trouble for faking this event, while others say it was real and she was never found.
What?
To think that these could be her final moments caught on camera is absolutely horrifying. If anyone has any more backstory about this livestream clip, especially a name and what happened, then let us know if this scary stuff is real. Thanks for watching. Scary stuff.
Well, that last one, y'all let me know if y'all heard anything about that one. Like, hopefully she's okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Cause then it's like somebody captured you. Why are they letting you live stream? So yeah, hopefully she okay. Y'all let me know if y'all know anything about that. The other one before that with the light over, that blue light over the sky randomly, and then he said that you can barely like find anything on the internet now. Y'all, I don't care what nobody say. I personally believe that it's more that goes on out here in the world that meets the eye that we literally have no clue of, that would just blow our mind if we, like, literally, if only we knew. Again, like I've already told y'all, let me know down in the comment section below how y'all feel about that. Do y'all feel aliens are real? Do y'all feel like we're the only ones here? What do y'all feel about that? It's just, me personally, anything is possible. Like, for real. Anything is possible. I can't put nothing past nothing, because we really just don't even, we here just living, trying to have a good time, a fun time, not a bad one. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. And again, you guys already know I post Monday. Well, actually, some of you should. A lot of you will watch this video that are new, probably don't, but I post Monday through Friday. And again, for specific uploads, just check that down in the description section below as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. You already know. So bye.